This video will show you how to complete the resources tutorial. We're going to open tutorials, go to basics, click on 1, and I'm just going to save this on the desktop in my GameMaker folder as resources. And then I'm just going to follow the tutorial here. We're going to create a room named main, which is going to have these dimensions. So I'm going to go in there, I'm going to right click, create a room, 640 by 480. We're going to name our room RM_main, and we are going to click the little button to save changes. We're going to go and right click on backgrounds, create a background. We're going to call this BK_main. I'm going to click load background and navigate to the resources folder. The assets, and choose the main sprite, and we're just gonna leave it as is, then OK it, and we're gonna go back to my room main, and we're gonna go to the backgrounds, and we're gonna tell it to use the main, and we're not gonna tell it to draw background color anymore. And if I run the game, you see it show like this. And if you run into an issue where the game runs up to full screen, like it just did for me right now, you can press the Windows key to make it to exit, and then you can close it. And then what you can do is you can go to this button right here, change the global game settings, and Windows, go to graphics, and then uncheck where it says start and full screen mode, and then OK that. And now when I run the game, it doesn't try to start itself in full screen mode. I'm going to close this. So this is what the game looks right now, and we are on page 2 of 3. We're going to go on page 3 of 3. And what we're going to do is we're going to add a sprite for the paddle. So we're going to right click on sprites, click create sprite. We're going to call it SPR_paddle. We're going to click load sprite. We're going to have to navigate again to find it. And now we're looking for the paddle. There's the paddle. Click center, and then OK this. Now we're going to add an object. We're going to right click, create object, and this object is going to be OBJ paddle. That's going to be the object, and we're going to associate the sprite of a paddle with that object. Now the last thing that we're going to do is we're going to go to the main, and we're going to place an instance of this paddle that we created. You can see that the object is selected here, and we're going to place it somewhere on the screen. And then if I click this to save the room and run my game, you'll be able to see that there is a pedal in there.